Hi there, my name is Kathy Egan and I live on Kauai. We are doing a wicked yummy savory blue cheesecake, and we're doing in the miniature cheesecake. So we're going to melt some butter and get the crust going. Okay, 1 sleeve of delicious butter crackers. Everything butter on a butter cracker. Here we go. Put them all in here. You want some cracked black pepper, about, I'd say about 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon. We'll say 1/4 teaspoon for the crust. Okay, and then to this we're going to add melted butter and some parsley, some flat leaf Italian parsley. Okay, and roughly about 2 teaspoons, just to have a little bit of color inside the crust as well. We're going to melt the butter and put that inside with the crust and put it in the bottom of our pan. We also need to put some toasted pecans on, which I've just had sitting on the stove here, getting some of the oils out and just getting them a nice, a little crisper than they would normally be if you've been storing them for a while. So we're going to add those toasted pecans in, and with a cracked black pepper, it's going to be pretty darn good. Okay, this should be gorgeous. Okay. Throw these in a bowl so we can use this food processor for the cream cheese filling, which has the blue cheese as well. Okay, now for our cream cheese mixture. Excuse me. Philadelphia regular cream cheese, and this is a pound of cream cheese, and we're going to add this and 3/4 of a cup of blue cheese crumbled. Gorgonzola is one of my favorites. We're going to add some chopped scallions and some finely chopped parsley and put it in the oven to bake. We're going to have an egg here to seal it as well, so that we can cook it like a regular cheesecake. It's one of those traditional cheesecake recipes with just a little twists and turns on it. So here we go. And our chopped green onion, a tablespoon of finely chopped green onion. Okay. And also a tablespoon of finely chopped Italian parsley. I prefer Italian. It has a little bit more flavor as far as I'm concerned. Plus it's prettier. So, okay, here we go. Okay. Now with this, I'm going to whip this up with the blue cheese and then add an egg that has been beaten slightly, so that it can mix in with that, and that's going to bind the cheese for little baby cheesecakes. Okay, let's see. Now we also need a 1/2 teaspoon of cracked black pepper again. Okay, pepper and cheese is a good combo if you're doing a savory dish, by all means. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. That's mixing marvelously. I'm going to crack an egg. Okay, this could just pop right into here, and that's going to make it a nice smooth filling. Okay, just bring this down a little bit. Oh, it looks beautiful. A lot of color, a lot of color. All right. This is our filling. Okay, I know you can't see it too close, but what I'm going to do now is I have a little mini muffin pan here. And these are going to go fill up the entire thing. And as I said, about half a tablespoon, I guess, 1 1/2 teaspoons would be perfect. I'm going to go ahead and finish this up and put the crust right in there and get this finished up here, and then we'll be able to put our filling in. Okay, it does add a really nice crunchiness to the smooth cheese mixture. All right. So I'm using Philadelphia brand cream cheese, and this is a tribute to my mother. Hi, Mom. She taught me how to cook, by all means. She was a great chef. She's still around, she's still a great chef. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead. This is a little airy, so these will go up, they'll puff up when you cook them, and then they'll come right back down again. That's your cheesecakes do at home. Now we're gonna put it into a 350-degree oven, and it's gonna bake for about 18 minutes, because the egg is gonna go ahead and help the cream cheese set, and also get the crust a nice little crispness. So the crust is 1 sleeve of butter crackers, as well as cracked black pepper, and the toasted pecans, half a cup of toasted pecans, 1/8 of a teaspoon of cracked black pepper, the Ritz, and melted butter, 3 tablespoons of melted butter. We want to make sure that that crust adheres to the bottom and sticks to the cheesecake when this is all cooked. Okay, this is in a non-stick baking dish. I would recommend doing a little bit of maybe taking your butter wrapper and swiping the insides before you put the ingredients in, just to make sure that it's a lot easier to take on out. And when I do take these out, I'm just going to use a simple butter knife and go around the edges, and then they slip right on out. So far so good. Okay, we're going to set the timer for 18 minutes. What are we doing now? I'm doing the dishes. Okay. Cheesecakes are in the oven. We have 18 minutes to go on that. I'm going to do a little bit of cleaning up. But what I have in here is some dried cranberries. Lovely bag. You can get them when I freeze them. I just leave them in the freezer in order to keep them for salads. Blue cheese, it goes well with them. They're soaking in balsamic vinegar, and this is going to add a nice little bite to the cheesecakes once we take them out. So this is going to be great. This is one of our garnishes. We also have candied pecan. What are we doing now? I'm doing the dishes. Okay. Cheesecakes are in the oven. We have 18 minutes to go on that. I'm going to do a little bit of cleaning up. But what I have in here is some dried cranberries. Lovely bag. You can get them when I freeze them. I just leave them in the freezer in order to keep them for salads. Blue cheese, it goes well with them. They're soaking in balsamic vinegar, and this is going to add a nice little bite to the cheesecakes once we take them out. So this is going to be great. This is one of our garnishes. We also have candied pecans. Ready? Okay, it's been 18 minutes, and these little guys are nice and puffy. Here are the little beauties. Okay, that's them. They look fabulous. Okay, we're going to take this one off. This was an extra one I threw in. For good luck. Okay. Alrighty then. We're going to let these cool. We're going to probably put them in the refrigerator for a little bit as well, but get them down to room temperature, and then we're going to let them cool. And then we'll garnish them, and that'll be that. Had a chance to cool off quite a bit. We want to serve them at room temperature. That's the best way to do it. There. A little bit of garnish. Our wicked, yummy, savory blue cheesecakes. Let's give it a try. Very good. Paula, I do the same thing you do. I have to try them right after I make them. Aloha!